Going on. So ASAP Rocky was released. However, it remains. Now is he gonna be a cheerleader for Trump? Since he has previously stated in the past he didn't really have time for black issues or so on and so forth, what will happen? And what happens if Sweden decides to charge him, give him 6 month bid? And then all that then this is interesting because if he gets a 6 month bid back there, he has to fly back there with a passport, which when she's done, complete a sentence, he can no longer use because he'll more than likely be banned from countries. But how will all that work out? How will all that play? It's a mess. And the thing again is this: you're gonna be black. You gotta wake up to it, and you can't go into different places. In America, they either kill you, beat you up for speaking your mind, but you can speak your mind. Go to other places with the situation, they don't care. And they ain't got no love for black folk. I think the one of the things that flipped it for him over there is because it was brought a lot of attention to how things were there. But I stand by what I say. I mean, they just as racist as any other place, and they overblew the situation, and they making a mock. But again, he's a black man in a place that they don't have a lot of black folks like rolling like that, and they're not gonna be sympathetic to anything because that's just how it rolls. So you got to take a certain approach. Now he comes back, it's gonna go a few ways for him as far as whatever ends up happening, but it's definitely gonna impact. I would like to think it impacts how he sees things socially because you can't walk around being black and blank. That just doesn't work in the same space. Black and blank ain't happening. I don't care if you got some money and some cribs and some women and some road riding and some whips. You can't be black and blank. It's too of a force of a society that just doesn't allow you to be neutral on issues. So anyway, it's gonna be very interesting how ASAP Rocky plays this all out and what the verdict does. It's gonna be very telling, but it'll be in for an interesting chapter. It'll be interesting what kind of music direction he goes in. Will this make him woke a little bit? Will he be a little concerned? You know. Bottom line is, no matter what you think or thought about what he said in the past, he didn't deserve to get that kind of situation. But at the same time, there are folks who they didn't wipe their hands at him. They're not even thinking about him. So they're like, whatever. You want Soho, you want Beverly Hills, you can have it. You know. You want to play like you Tiger Woods and you don't want to see nothing, you know. And I said that to say that when you make remarks where you don't identify, you don't say it, then people have a hard time to rally around you because they thinking that you thinking that we're an equal level society. And so they put a couple dollars in your pocket and throw a couple things your way. You not at the party. You in the party for as long as they want you until they ain't got no use for you. So anyway, the ASAP Rocky saga continues. Should be interested how this all plays out with the verdict and his career and so on and so forth. But anyway, give me your thoughts and your take about the ASAP Rocky saga. How you think things will go forward and what on. Feel free to give me your thoughts, your comments, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and the bell ring. This is a new video. Out. Peace.